The ceasefire was signed after the fiercest exchange of fire between Gaza and Israel since the 2014 war. 7 Palestinians and 1 Israeli soldier were killed in clashes in southern Gaza on Sunday, following a botched Israeli spying mission deep in the Mediterranean Strip. Hamas responded by firing a barrage of rockets into Israel the next day, but Netanyahu agreed to a ceasefire.
In my opinion, Israel agreed to a ceasefire because it really considers kind of a full-scale operation in Gaza, very complicated because of the approaching elections, because of the complications that Gaza's affair could create for Benjamin Netanyahu and for many Israelis who do think that there is no solution to this conflict.
Lieberman called the ceasefire with Hamas surrender to terror.
Transferring the $15 million in cash to the Hamas people in Gaza and the ceasefire after 500 rockets or close to 500 rockets were launched on the south, this is beyond what I can tolerate. It is obvious that in politics you can't always win 100%, but we need to determine a clear line or when we can be flexible and when not.
Palestinians in Gaza celebrated Lieberman's resignation, which the Palestinian foreign minister said was not a surprise.
He wanted to ride the horse in Israel by criticizing Netanyahu's policies, and he sure is looking for a role higher than the defense ministry in the next election. We have witnessed throughout the years that the pre-election period in Israel always comes at the expense of the Palestinian people.
A political analyst in Israel says Lieberman very likely does have political ambitions.
It's more likely than ever since the formation of this government that we'll have early elections, and Lieberman believes that in such elections, under the given circumstances, it could help him.
Lieberman has joined the chorus of opposition voices calling for early elections in Israel. Netanyahu held an emergency meeting with coalition partners on Thursday to discuss the crisis. If he can consolidate a solid majority, early elections would help him form a stronger government. At the moment, Lieberman's departure is hurting his coalition. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.